Hello, my darlings. I know this looks quite disgusting, but this is kefir, and I'm going to show you how I make it and use it every day. It's a fantastic thing to put in your body. It's great for the gut. I'll show you how I do it because you can buy it in Tesco's, but it's not. This is the real McCoy proper kefir. With the stuff in the shops, it's all sugary and God knows what else they put in it. Whereas this is the real thing, and you can add it to salad dressings, drink it as a shot, put it in smoothies, put it in soups or whatever. But I just have a little shot in the morning, and it's, as I say, great for the gut. And this is how I use it. Okay, so I've literally just taken the little, I've got a little tissue and a little elastic band that stays on the top. So this is the kefir in here. I'll show you what I do with it, and then I'll show you what it looks like originally. So kefir is a probiotic. It's a fermented, drinkable dairy beverage. But yeah, really good for the gut. So you can't put any metal with kefir. So I'm using a plastic spatula. I've got a plastic little drainer, and I've got a glass jug there. So let me just try and push this down a bit there. Okay, so all I'm going to do is pour my kefir in here. So we're just going to push everything through, whatever we can, and then we're going to see the actual kefir, little bits of kefir in a moment. They're hard to see. It looks a bit like cottage cheese for now, but that's because all the probiotic has been growing on the kefir, which is great. So it's a live bacteria, this stuff. Yeah, so you just got to push everything through, and you can see the little grains now. I'll show you properly in a moment because we're going to rinse it off, and then you'll really be able to see it. So this is all the good stuff that's coming through. That's the kefir that we can drink and use in any of our whatever we want to use it for. It's great in smoothies. You can't really taste it because it's a little bit, it's fermented. It's got a yogurty flavour, so it's quite sour, it's quite lemony, and the longer you leave it, the stronger it gets, and it can be a little bit unpalatable. You can dilute it down with milk just to make it a bit easier, but that's what we're going to use. That's going to be the bit we drink. And then what's left here are these little, don't want to spill it on the floor. Let me try and bring you a bit closer here if I can. Yeah, so it's these little bits, but let's give it a wash and then you'll be able to see the kefir better. So just in cold water, just going to run it through here like this, because this is going to go back in the jar to make some more. Okay, so look, this is what it looks like. There's little squidgy, funny little things, but this grows. So I bought this as a small bit, maybe about this size, and I've been giving it to other people as well to use. So you could just start off with a little jar with that much in it, and then it will just grow and grow as time goes on. So what I'm going to do quickly, in the jar that it was in, give this a little rinse. It doesn't need to be too, don't need to worry about it too much. But yeah, so that's, just get rid of that. Okay, so we're going to put this kefir back in here, and the way we feed this to help it grow is by putting milk in it. So I'm just going to have some milk. You can use semi-skimmed, skimmed, full fat. I've got full fat at the moment, so that's what I'm using. So that's that, just put in there, and then just dry my hands. Get my little tissue again, put that over the top. It's just so no flies or anything goes in, because you just leave this on the side. That's that, and for 1 or 2 days that will just sit on the side and do its thing and turn into, make the kefir like this again. So you can see this is quite thick, but this is good to go. So I normally I like to get it out of the way, so I normally just do a shot of it just in a glass. I force my husband and the kids to have it. The kids, sometimes they're a bit more resilient, but he just gets it down. So yeah, just like this and down the hatch. Beautiful. And this is real McCoy kefir. It's full of B vitamins, calcium, protein, great for the gut, and they say that the gut is responsible for everything else, you know, our brain and everything. So anyway, I like to have it. It is quite sour. You can dilute it down with some milk to make it a little bit more, but then you've got more to drink. So I just like to, you know, get it down. It's a bit like ayran. If you've ever had ayran, the Turkish yogurt drink, a little bit like that really, but maybe a little bit more sour. But that's how you make it. If you don't do dairy, you can apparently make it with fruit juice. So instead of using milk, you feed it with the fruit juice. But yeah, that literally will sit on the side for a couple of days. If I'm going on holiday for a week or two, I just put that in the fridge, and when I come back, I just clean it through and start again. But if you don't feed it, it will die, and then sorry, funny angle there. It will die. Oh, come on. That's better. I was like crouched down like that. Yeah, if you don't feed it, it will die. It's a live bacteria. Yeah. Anything else to say about it? No. It's kefir, but great. Oh, I'll tell you where you buy it from. I bought mine originally, well, someone gave me some originally, and then this is going back quite a few years, and then it died because I left it, and so it kind of really went dry and died. So I bought some more from Amazon a few years ago, and I've had this a few years now, and if you just keep, you know, repeating the process, it lasts forever. And as I say, it grows, so you can then pass it on to people. If you were closer, I could give you all a little bit, but otherwise Amazon, I think I paid maybe 5-6 quid, comes in the post, and then you start the process. All right, I'll have my little shot now. Cheers.